Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Hello, I'm Stacy Lasser, and this is Central Connect, Wayzata Central Middle School's weekly news program for the week beginning September 14th, 2018. Central Connect is presented by volunteers each week, so talk to your teacher if you want to host like us.
And I'm Jordan Herzog. Central Connect is watched an advisory each week and also can be viewed on the CMS webpage. Central Connect is a place to hear about the news here at Central Middle School and how you can get involved.
Here's a news update for Mr. Bloomer's class.
No.
We made these note cards so we could remember 9/11.
That's what you're waiting for.
3,000 people died in the event.
These are our ways of remembering 9/11. Mine's up there.
CMS has many new staff members for the 2018 to 19 school year. Today, let's get to know one of them. Here's Mrs. Robin Crass for 6th grade language arts.
What do you like best about being at CMS?
Absolutely, the students and the staff have been warm and welcoming, and I can't wait to learn more about everybody.
Where can we find you most of the time on school days?
My classroom is A207, and I am in between the Encore area and the 7th grade hallway, right around the corner from Mr. Herzog.
What do you like to do when you're not at CMS?
Spend time with my family. I have gotten really good at building Lego sets and building forts, knocking down forts, and rebuilding forts.
Tell us about your family.
I am married to Andy, who is an engineer, and I have 2 little boys. Ben is 4 years old and in Bright Start, and Eddie is 8 years old and in 3rd grade at Oakwood.
What is one interesting thing we may not guess about you?
One interesting thing that you may not guess about me is that I have my black belt in Taekwondo.
What good advice do you have for students?
Read. Read every night. Read every day. That will make you a better, smarter person.
Well, thanks for sharing with us today and for joining the CMS family. Goodbye for now.
Thank you. Congratulations to all who showed their Trojan Pride this week. If a teacher notices you showing your Trojan Pride, they might recognize you with one of these, a spotted slip. If you'd like, bring it to the office to be recognized in a weekly drawing.
The nominees for the 2019 Maud Hart Loveless Award have been announced. When you are looking for a good read, find the Maud Hart Loveless books here in the Media Center. Get a head start on making sure you can vote for that winner in March. If you're looking for kind of a list of them, there are some bookmarks here in the Media Center you can pick up with some of the nominees listed on them.
Where do you get your research ideas or your reading ideas? Research reveals that the most likely source for book ideas is a suggestion from another friend. So talk about your reading, and if you've read a book you think somebody else would enjoy, add it to the yellow graffiti poll in the Media Center and share your idea with even more people. Let's show everyone that CMS reads. Now here's our good friend with this week's book review.
So have you read any interesting books lately?
Yeah, I read Echo by Pam Munoz Ryan, and I like how something can be passed through many people and how it changes all their lives. For example, in Echo, a harmonica is passed through 3 different people, and they all end up together in a band, and they're all very talented.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. I'll probably check it out right now.
There you go.
In sports news here at CMS, fall sports have begun. First up is 7th and 8th grade girls volleyball. The season has started. If you haven't yet signed up, please sign up online. They have a ton of fun, no volleyball experience necessary. They'll teach you all the skills that they need. You'll meet a ton of new friends, and you'll have a great time.
Another sport that is available right now is 7th and 8th grade girls tennis. You can sign up using ePay, just like you can for all the other sports that are here. Mr. Bobeck's in charge, so if you have any questions, feel free to see Mr. Bobeck. Otherwise, come out and play tennis.
Another great opportunity is cross country. Practice has begun, but you can still join. You get a chance to meet people, run after school, make tons of great connections, and yeah, you're gonna love it, so sign up for cross country.
Plus it helps you keep you in shape for football and basketball and hockey and all those other sports that you love to play. Although athletics here aren't available for 6th graders, that's a bummer. We do have other things available for 6th grade. And this year we run another intramural called the 6th grade track meet, which we will compete against East and West. Every year we dominate because,
well, obviously,
we are the best, I guess. That doesn't go with that saying, you know what it is. But so 6th graders, if you're interested, hopefully your teachers have been talking to you about it. You just need the intramural form that you can find in the front office. Fill that out. Pay the $25 activity fee. Nice thing about that $25 activity fee, for any intramural the rest of the year, you don't have to pay for them. You just have to fill out a new blue form for that new intramural. So that's one activity that's available for our 6th graders. For those 6th graders that are interested, our first practice will be held next Tuesday, the 18th. There will be another one on September 25th, October 2nd, October 4th, and the actual track meet is on the 9th. If you have any questions, talk to myself. I'm one of the coaches, Mr. Bloomer, Miss Krast, or Miss Kohler, who is another 6th grade teacher that will be helping out.
So earlier we talked about sports. Now we have intramural news. Intramurals are activities that 6th, 7th, and 8th graders can sign up for. To sign up for sports, you do ePay online. To sign up for any of the intramurals, you need to grab a blue form from the front office. You can't sign up online. You sign up using that blue form in the front office and drop it off there. The first intramural we want to tell you about is Science Bowl. It's open to, again, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And the first 8 weeks of practice are all the participants get to play in this quiz kind of game where teams compete solving problems and answering questions about science and math. And then competitions, the way they work is they're like fast-paced quiz, question and answer kind of format, and teams go head to head and buzz in. You get like one of those fun buzzers. It's kind of like the TV show Jeopardy. 15 of our kids from our team are going to get to go on and compete in the state competition with a chance of going on to nationals in Washington, D.C. This might be our year. So register now. We can take 75 kids. The first 75 kids to sign up are in. Practice is going to be after school in room C23. That's downstairs. After school on Wednesdays. It's going to start October 10th, and bring a composition notebook with you. So that's one option. What else could kids do?
Another option is our Lego League. Mr. Rowan Fams will be in charge of that, 6th grade teacher, math teacher. If you're interested, our first Lego League meeting will be on Tuesday, September 18th, and it will take place in Mr. Rowan Fams' room, which is A405.
Okay, what about this? On Wednesdays you do Science Bowl, on Tuesdays you do Lego League, and then on Mondays you do Math League.
Awesome.
Yeah, Math League starts October 1st and runs through the middle of January. It's in room D117, which is Miss Sabota Paxton's room. And practices are after school, and throughout that season there are 5 competitions that are held here at CMS. Again, for all of these intramurals we just mentioned, you grab a blue form from the front office. The $25 fee applies, but once you pay it once, you could sign up for all of these intramurals with that one fee.
And there is one more intramural, and it's kind of a special intramural, and it's just for 6th graders. You sign up slightly differently, and this is the 6th grade musical. This year's 6th grade musical will be Sleeping Beauty Kids. The registration process requires you to fill out one of these registration forms, which you can get in the front office, and I know some of the 6th grade teachers have them as well. If you're at all interested in participating, you can talk to Mr. Larson about that. There is a slightly different fee, and like I said, that intramural form is slightly different for this as well. But go out and try it out. Last year's musical was wonderful, and I'm sure this one will be as well.
Who would you hope to be if you were in the musical?
Well, Beauty, of course. I don't even know what her real name is. I'm sure she's a special princess, but yeah. I'd like to be Beauty.
Just like you.
Oh, yeah. We have another important event going on here at Central Middle School right now, and that is our CMS Annual Fundraiser that our PTA puts on. Our PTA provides a lot of wonderful things for our school. They support our staff, they support our students in many different ways, and so it's really important that we attempt to get on board with this PTA fundraiser this year.
One of the examples of things that the 7th grade has gotten because of the PTA is microscopes. They helped us buy some more microscopes.
Yep, and they do a ton of stuff around here, and so we appreciate them very much for the efforts they put forth. But that doesn't happen without the support of our students and in this fundraiser. So hopefully last week you received this order form. It's a double-sided order form on cold paper. On one side you can sell pizzas, Heggie's pizzas, which are, by the way, the best frozen pizza out there. So you can sell those to family, friends, neighbors that are in close proximity to you. And then there's also a check writing campaign where people that would prefer not to buy anything but just rather donate some money to the school. They can do that as well. I know our goal this year is about $15,000, which would be a big task, but there are 1,200 plus students in the school. So if everyone can do just a little bit, I know we can get there. I really encourage you and I challenge you to do your very best. I know my homeroom has won before. I think Miss Sabota Paxton's homeroom has won before.
We're going to try to challenge her.
I don't think your class has been up there. You're not quite that good yet. But eventually, maybe this is your year.
We've got our fingers crossed. My group our mouths have already been watering thinking about that snack buffet you could win. Did you know that each grade is going to win a snack buffet?
Wow, the highest class in each grade?
Yeah, and it isn't who sells the most or makes the most money. It's just the top participation. So you just have to do something really small for your group to count towards that participation and maybe get that snack buffet.
I also know that the top participant in each team gets a $20 gift card and a free front of the lunchline pass for being the top seller. So again, go out, get those sales taken care of, have some people write some checks, whatever it might be. It just takes a little bit to do a lot for the school, and we really appreciate the efforts that you put forth in our PTA as well.
And it ends on Friday, September 21st, so get moving. Do you have any news, announcements, or information that should be on Central Connect? Pass that information on to Dr. Rogers.
Well, that's it for Central Connect for the week of September 14th.
You stay classy, CMS!